Happy, what am I at, 32 seconds in and not saying anything. I had to do a quick edit here. Wasn't letting me go live on Facebook, so I had to restart. Running just a little bit behind. What I wanted to talk about today is branding, and I'm gonna run an idea past you um, that might be a really cool team concept in terms of branding yourself and branding your team. If you hadn't thought about it uh, from this position, this might be a real good way to do that. And for those of you that don't know me, if you'd like to connect with me, I can simply go to the website below, forrestknight.com. Somebody sent me a video that I need to go look at. Got some coaching stuff I'm following up with today. Anyway, you can go to forrestknight.com. You can click there. It's got my social media contacts on there. It's got LinkedIn and TikTok and Instagram. It's got all my links there. It's also got a link to this broadcast that's over on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, appreciate you for swinging by. If you're on LinkedIn, appreciate you for swinging by. Feel free to comment and share and talking about branding and picking up your brand. So the reason I brought this up is I had a coaching call. I think it was earlier today. It might have been even yesterday. I don't remember. It seems like one big day anyway. And for those of you that saw my reel today, I said happy Tuesday. And I'm pretty sure today is Wednesday. And that sometimes happens when you don't have a regular job and you sort of do this type kind of stuff full time. So you lose track of days. So I'm like, happy Tuesday. And it's Wednesday, Wealth Wednesday. So welcome. So branding yourself. Check this out. Very, very simple concept. Very, very easy thing to do, but I'm gonna run this by you. Okay. Let's say you're a team, right? You have a team and your team always has questions. And I know this. Hey, Judy, thanks for swinging by. You have ideas and you want to brand your team, and let's say it's Team Sweet Deals, right? That's your team name for whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just throwing a name out there. It could be team anything. It could be forrestknight.com. It could be Team Knight. It could be Team Judy. It could be Team whatever. You've got your team branded. Our team name is Foresight. In other words, having foresight into the future. So we'll use that. We'll say foresight.com. So one thing that a leader can do in terms of branding yourself and extending your brand, watch this. Watch this is cool as heck. So let's say me and Judy are on Team Foresight, right? And Team Foresight has a web page, or always recommend like a WordPress blog. They're a little bit easier to do stuff with than just a regular standard website. But again, it's up to you how you want to build your business. But here's the concept. It'll work on either one. I'm thinking more on a WordPress site. This might work better. So what you do as you have new team members come on is you give each team member their own landing page that's branded to you. So for example, if there was Team Foresight, it would be judy.foresight.com, and judy.foresight.com would go to a Foresight landing page that had your business overview on it with a link, a call to action link from there, maybe an email capture link or something like that, or maybe at the end of the presentation it says get back to the person who shared this page with you, and let them know if you're 1, 2, or 3, whatever your call to action close is. And right below that, or you could say if you're number 1, click the number 1 below, and it'll help you get started as a customer. If you're number 2, click the link below. You'll get a pop-up to request more information. And if you're number 3 and you're ready to get started, click number 3, and it's going to take you to a getting started page. It'll also alert the person that owns this page that you're number 3 and that you're ready to get started. So if you're 1, click the 1. If you're 2, click the 2. If you're 3, click the 3. Now, here's what's cool about this is behind that video, you're going to have all of your branding, all of your team branding behind that. Judy or me are going to have a duplicatable page that we can use. And all you've got to do, the only changes that you would have to do on that page is you create the first page. And then when your first team member comes on, you might have to hire somebody to do this. So you got team member 1. So team member 1 is going to be judy.foresight.com. She's going to have her landing page with one video. You don't have to reduplicate the video. It's you just copying the page. And the only thing you have to change on that is when they fill out the form, that form is going to go to Judy and let Judy know, right? If they click the customer link, of course, they would just go enroll as a customer on Judy's customer page. If they fill out the number 2, They would send Judy would get an email that says they want more information. They click on the number 3. It's going to go to Judy's enrollment page and alert Judy that she's got somebody that wants to sign up. And that's all done inside of your team brand off of your domain name. So wanted to throw that out to you in terms of branding yourself. You can give your entire team their own capture page with a presentation on it. It could be you doing the presentation. It could be a corporate presentation, whatever. It's a generic presentation, very duplicatable system. And then maybe hire somebody just to create those pages. And it's just a copy, duplicate, change a few links, put their links in there. And the only thing that the rep would have to do, and if you really wanted to, charge them $6 a month or something for it, whatever. I would personally give it to them for free because they're branding you. They're getting your brand out there. So imagine on your main blog page is that you've got all of your reps with a link. Now that's going to be a cool deal, but they've got their own individual page that's directly linked to them. But when somebody comes to your blog, they'll see 700 or 800 or 1,000 or 10,000 people, each with their own page that's branded to you. And of course, you can do some really cool SEO stuff in there in terms of branding and doing some SEO keywords and keyword phrases around your opportunity, around your business, around your brand. So anytime you create a new page, that page is SEO'd. You put another SEO out there, and of course, you could have Judy's contact details on the bottom with her name and her phone number and things like that. So wanted to throw that out to you in terms of our branding concept. It would take a little bit of work. And again, the only thing that you're going to do is you're creating a landing page under your brand and then changing some of the links that are on that landing page. You could charge a small fee if you wanted to. The reps don't have to do anything other than say, I want a page, fill out a form that provides their links, and then your admin person would go in, hit copy, go and change the links, hit post, check the links, put the contact details in there, off and running, and Judy has a page and she's up and running. Now, on the other side of that is you can do that yourself. If you don't have a team and you just want to brand yourself and you want to have your own brand, if you go to this link right here, forestknight.com, you go there, you open it up, you scroll down a little bit, it says get your branded domain. You can go there and buy a domain. And you can also get a website if you want to. I recommend a blog site, but you can click on a link and you can go in there. It'll give you options to choose whether or not you want to get a blog. I'd recommend getting a blog site, attaching your domain name to it. And the cool thing about that is you can create a lead capture page right inside your website that has all of your stuff on it. We get a new product. You could have a product page. You could have a video that you could do on there. You could put your videos on there. So rather than sending somebody, say, to Facebook, right, you could send them to your website. They could watch an overview on your website. You could have everything contained. The cool thing about a blog is that you can always, hey, thanks, Judy. The cool thing about a blog is that you can also, in a blog, is that you can also password protect certain posts. So for example, if you wanted to send somebody to a post that had a business overview on it, right, then it's not public. You don't want it public. You just want to give them the password. You give them the password, that you send them the link, they open it up, they have to put in that password to enter in to see the presentation. And then of course it's saved for cookies. So if they have to share it with someone else can't see it without the password, right? Which is pretty neat. So you have some options there in terms of dealing with a blog and marketing and branding. And again, every time you send somebody to your page, it's branded to you. It's going to have your brand on it. It's going to have your content on it. It's going to have your links on it. Rather than using Linktree or somebody else's brand, use your own brand. Use something that's proprietary to you, that's specific to you. All right, babe, I'll see you in a little bit. All right. You can do something that's proprietary to you, that's branded to you. So you create lead capture pages in there. You can do product information pages. You could do Black Friday special events. You can pull all of your stuff into a brand on a website that now we understand in network marketing, everybody has their own corporate stuff. But if you want to really pull your stuff in, create a lead, you can hook it up to Aweber, MailChimp, or Surveys, and you can have your own brand starting out from day one to grow and brand your business. Hopefully you got some value. Hopefully that made sense. If you have any questions at all on how to set this stuff up, you want to walk through it, reach out to me. This is a freebie. You'll get a free 15-minute coaching session with me if you use one of the links that are on this site below and either purchase a website or a domain. That's the only catch. if you want the 15 minutes of free coaching on how to set this up, you've either got to purchase a website or a domain or both through the links that I've provided. One, because they're my affiliate links and I get paid for doing that, but that would be the way to do it. And I'll be more than happy to show you, give you a basic 15-minute coaching session on how to get that set up and get it started. The cool thing about it is either one of those links have a 24-hour customer service. So if you do get stuck on something, you can call them and they're very, very helpful as well. But if you like 15 minutes of coaching with me, absolutely free, go to this website, go to forrestknight.com, click on the link, click on either get a domain or get a website, and it goes to the same place. So either one, you can order one or both, and then we'll get together if you want and set up a 15-minute coaching session, and I'll walk you through and give you some pointers on how to get started. Sound fair? Appreciate you. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I will probably be back here tomorrow. It's supposed to be at 4:15 Central Standard Time, so I will be on time tomorrow. I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing to do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity creator. I hope you are too. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.